Back y'all to the Crib Baby ENT News. Y'all know what it is. It's Crib Baby Lowe's Crib Boy Lowe's, y'all. So man, we got the another half, which with Arnez. He's talking about the Rickey Smiley. Hey, I like Rickey Smiley. So for me to see that Arnez and Rickey Smiley was beefing, that's wow. Let's get into it. Make sure to go ahead and comment, subscribe, and go ahead and like the video also.
Tyler had an issue. Y'all put it to bed
Mm-hmm.
after 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all come to say, you know what, man, come on, man. We grown. We got grands.
How do you really want to ask that question?
Well, though how I really want to
Ask it how
ask it,
you want to ask it. Don't sugarcoat.
what caused the beef, and then what idea was to squash the beef after 20 years?
That's what I'm talking about. Get he gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Don't give Shannon Sharpe the chance to ask the correct question because he gonna ask it then.
Well, Ricky can say I caused it, and I'm damn gonna say he caused it.
Right.
It started out of Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when you should have asked Katt and DL what happened. It was he got a misunderstanding, but the problem that I had was you have the misunderstanding, like you said, come to me.
Right.
But he went to the black social media and said, I disrespected. And here's where the problem came in the Atlanta Constitution.
Mm.
Here's where the problem came in at. You didn't give me a chance to say nothing.
Right.
That's messed up. You go to the internet and then y'all supposed to be friends, but you don't give your friend a chance to go ahead and talk and tell you where they come from. That's how it be. It be like that.
You know why? I was on a Tom Joyner cruise where we both were supposed to be.
Right.
He didn't come. I went. I can't defend myself. I'm on the ocean. But they printed it anyway.
Mm.
But everybody know him. Everybody know me. So to say, and we were young,
Mm-hmm.
but still, I was fine. I'm always fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only not fine until you come in my zone and you come in with the wrong intentions. It was squashed because God said it was time.
Mm.
We were on
Man, if y'all see this video, man, can y'all drop a comment and say amen?
a plane.
You both have to be on the plane.
Check this out. We were both on the plane. I sat in the wrong seat.
Look at him. Won't he do it?
Do it when he wanted.
And he ended up having to sit next to you.
No, I sat in the wrong seat.
Yes. And then Ricky ended up sitting next to you.
Right, because I went to my seat and I sat down and I didn't even know it was him. And he turned and said, Arnez. I don't know if it was nerves or if it was because I'm out the Poke Bean Projects.
For a lot of people that don't know what Poker Bean Project's at, that's in Miami, right? It get down and dirty, literally projects. I'm talking about probably probably if not the one of the roughest places in Florida, all the way at the bottom of Miami where the Haitians and all this other stuff, y'all. It goes down over there. People get killed every single day, every single few minutes over there. It is wild.
And you that close?
With the Poke Beans.
We we laughed.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna sit up here. We laughed. We I can call him, he can call me.
Mm-hmm.
But people have to realize one thing about fans aren't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They really
Nah,
aren't.
they
And
not.
my fans, I don't call fans, and I apologize. My fans are
Family.
fams. That's how I feel about when I perform for them. I'm performing for them. Yeah, you paid your money, but I'm
I make sure you get your money worth.
whatever happened to you at your job, I got you today.
That's real. Bro, that's real, man. That's real, y'all. A lot of people don't give out that energy. They just be coming for the bag, bro. That's what's
You
up,
know, when you
Arnez.
broke up with somebody, I got you today. I give, man, do you realize like a lot of people don't see me dressed like this. People know that I can dress. I wear certain things accordingly.
Interesting.
I dress to my own beat. Yeah. With
See,
your
you
little,
came here.
your little smart ass.
No, 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 no.
I dress to the way that I feel. Yes, I feel like a black king right now. Yeah, I feel like a sugar booger right now. Yeah, I
Sugar
feel like
booger.
the pimp of the slimps right now.
Bro, you say I feel like a sugar booger. What, fam? So he's trying to say he feels gay, he feels like a pimp, and he feel like he from Africa all in one dog. This man Arnez is funny. Where did the sugar booger come from, bro?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I just walked out of the '60s right now. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
That's how you feel?
I feel that. I mean, everybody can't wear golf gear and look like that.
This is funny, yo.
everybody, everybody can't wear golf gear. I bet you ain't got one pair of loose underwear. I bet you all of them tight.
Yeah. I'm still fairly young. I wear boxers to bed, but I don't wear boxers out in the street.
Neither do I. I wear tights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
yeah,
And you older than me.
yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. I'd still beat you arm wrestling though.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, I could.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You joke telling. Let's go with joke stealing first.
Okay.
Where are you on joke stealing? Because look, I've had a lot of
Bro, joke stealing, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. And then they always refer it back to the king of comedy, Bernie Mac, the Steve Harveys, all this other stuff. Cat Williams talking about it. Bro, they all say that a lot of people steal jokes from Bernie Mac before he died. But hey,
like I said, I've had a lot of comedians on here. And some says, okay, it's not, is that your only joke? Is that the last joke you're gonna ever tell? If it's not, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Some say, no, hell to the no. You ain't been to steal it and try to rearrange and make it this and say that.
reason why they do that is because you never know, like when it comes to doing stuff, that's just like even when it comes to like rappers and singers, they hire ghostwriters because they run out of stuff, right? So these comedians probably be sitting down thinking of new stuff to come up with, and it be taking them so long, like it take time out. So when they actually do find something, they create it, so they feel like it's theirs.
When you know the premise of that joke is mine.
So what are you asking me?
I'm asking you, where on you on this joke stealing?
I'm very agitated about joke stealing. Watch this. I know you ain't putting the camera on. Roderick, how do I feel about joke stealing?
You are dead set against it.
I took somebody off my crew who I love because they did a joke that somebody did and they couldn't understand what was the problem. I said, I tell you what, you go home and sit about a month. You come back,
He sat a nigga down for a month and for the
Eve
joke stealing.
Online is a vast.
Shit, real.
you keep looking at it. You sit about a month, then you come back to me. Tell me what's going on.
Shit, real.
It is a must that you be original. As original as you can be. I'm not saying people don't sometimes have a concept.
Yeah, because I mean,
Because black people have everybody black know about Kool-Aid, grape
Yeah,
Kool-Aid,
yeah,
bologna
yeah,
sandwiches.
yes.
But it's how you do it. You know when it belongs to somebody else.
You do.
You know when it belongs to somebody
You do.
else. No matter how all the excuses you try to make.
Mm-hmm.
You know when it belongs to somebody else. But yet you want to go, you think because you get a laugh for it, you don't look. The worst thing I hate when a comedian says, I ripped it. I've never said that. I've never said that. I've never said I ripped it. I've never said I tore the house down.
I'm kind of lost now. Like, What does he mean? Is it a problem with saying that?
I look at a comedy as a war sometimes. I want you to be good.
Wow.
If I go behind you, I'm coming with everything I got. If I go in front of you, stand by and be ready.
So it doesn't really matter where you go in the show.
It does not, because a lot of people say, "Well, Jay, you should have closed the show." That ain't
That's not for you to decide.
that's not for me to decide. What decides that is my contract. I go where I think the money is right for me. You want me to close? I don't have a problem with that. But you are going to pay me to be in that position because there's a lot that comes along with that.
Okay, I see.
Everybody's not a closer. I don't care how much television
Everybody's not a closer. He just said it. Everybody ain't a closer.
you got. These streets is war out here. When you step on that stage, that's war.
I'm
Oh, you
dead.
leave that television behind. I hope you ain't got it in the car with you. Leave that television behind. Because you know why you leave it behind? Because that's what they saw on TV. Now they're getting ready to see you live. What you gonna do?
It's a big difference between performing in front of that tube as opposed to in front of them 10,000.
It's a big difference to perform in front of your family on the porch than it is when you're getting paid for it to do it professionally.
He ain't lying, though, y'all. It is a big difference, y'all. As I said, I had to double back with this one. Y'all, Arnez is lit, man. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I'm gonna go ahead and holler at everybody. Enjoy y'all day.